My name is Emmanuel Ayobati, aka The Oracle. I'm a stand-up comedian, MC, and actor. Where are we? We are in Yaoundé, precisely at Nouvelle Tam Tam, at Compress Saint-Julie Prestige for Night Laughs with The Oracle. This is not my first show, and I've been performing for over 8 years and counting. I've performed on numerous platforms with different colleagues. I'm talking about the likes of Alibaba from Nigeria, Gordon's, Fingon Chalala, Mustik, Orishta Kam, Senior Pastor, and my beloved boss of Brother Comics. So this is not my first show, it is my second show in 8 years. I did my first show in 2017, and I'm doing the next in 2022 because I believe I needed more time to grow, to build a solid fan base, and to give Cameroonians the best of what they would want from me. So that's why I took my time. So this is my second show in 8 years. What inspires me to do this show? Well, I've always looked forward to do a one-man stand-up show because I follow the likes of Trevor Noah, Dave Chappelle, and I watch other comedians from Nigeria, and I see how they do their one-man stand-up, where they get to share their stories, very pertinent to them. Because at one point in time, comedy goes from just sharing stories to life experiences. And when I follow these people, I get so inspired by them, and I dream that these are the kind of shows I want to do in the future. It took me quite some time, but I think now is the perfect time for me to lay that dream out there. So I'm starting with Night Laughs. It's a one-man comedy special that The Oracle is going to be on stage for a good number of minutes to make sure that the people can feel and connect with me with my own stories. Not necessarily talking about abstract things, but talking about my life experiences, how I got to be The Oracle, how I moved from Emmanuel Bati to Oracle. Why the choice Night Laughs, or why the theme Night Laughs? It's but normal that in most cases events take place in the night, and I was just dreaming about that perfect night where everybody will leave their houses, where bosses and CEOs will close from their offices, where government workers will leave their workplace, and just look for one evening to just relax and laugh out loud, to relax. So I just thought about Night Laughs. So it's not I did not overthink the title. I wouldn't lie that I ever thought about it. So I was just looking for that perfect time, and I think the night time is the perfect time where people reflect, where people think, where people relax, where people unwind. So I think Night Laughs would be a better place or a better thing for this edition. But I'm not stagnant on the name. It can change at any time because the brand is Oracle. Yes, so Oracle can do Oracle King Tori, Oracle can do Oracle Son of Alexander. So the name is Oracle. So anything can be attached to Oracle. What are my expectations by the end of Night Laugh 2022? June edition. So whom much is given, much is expected. Everybody we're going to see in this hour, people who believe in me, people who have followed me over the years, and I just want to make them happy tonight. And I trust that we're going to have a full hall, or a full house rather, and I just want to make these people happy. I want to give them a reason to come for the next edition. So my expectation is for people to have laughter overflow, to enjoy good music, to enjoy inspirational comedy, So I think that's the big what I want to do. And I want to, by the end of the show, being able to shorten the gap between corporate and non-corporate bodies, business people and entertainers. Because one of the vision of my show, Night Laugh, is to shorten the gap that exists between entertainers and the corporate world. I want that by the end of the show, comedians, not necessarily The Oracle, but a comedian on stage can win the heart of a company by his performance or prestation. That is the dream. I want my colleagues to sign endorsement deals. I want them to make money from their art. So this is not just for Oracle. This is a platform for every performer that's going to be on stage tonight to showcase the world, to see what Cameroonians have got. So I have a lot of expectations. And I trust that God is going to meet them one after the other. Yes, June 24th is very particular for me because June 23rd was my birthday, and I'm doing my second show the very next day. The euphoria that surrounds my birthday is still in the air, but I'm not caught up in it. I'm so focused on the show and to make sure that everything is almost perfect, because I believe in excellence. If you will not do it excellently, don't do it. So June 24th is particular to me because it's just immediately after my birthday, and I feel like I want to connect with people from that part of my humanity, not just the show, but also as a human being who just celebrated his birthday. And so hopefully in the next editions we might still have that date, hopefully. So it's very particular and important to me. A few minutes before the show, I'm feeling all right. One thing I believe is that when you have peace, you have everything. I'm not stressed. I'm not bothered about anything that's happening around me. I have so much peace. So it's an assurance. There's a handwriting on the wall. Success, success, success. So I'm less tense. I'm not pressured. I know we're going to have a good show. What are the steps after now? Wow, I think this is a major step already, and others are going to follow suit. My dream is to make Night Laughs at least twice a year. So we might just be having another edition in December based on what we have tonight. And why not in the coming years go tours by tours, from nations to nation, from town to town, from city to city. I remember I said I'm an MC and an actor, so I'll just go heavy on MCing gigs, hosting parties, keep making the cash. But I want the fans out there, the people supporting me, to expect more. Am I getting to movies anytime soon? Am I getting to content creation very seriously? So just follow me on my social media network so that you don't miss out on anything that's happening around here. Yes, I want to thank my team. If I start calling them by name, it's a long list. But first, before even moving to my team, I want to thank my family. There's that joy and peace that comes when you know that family is with you. Because when all the stakes are down, the only three people that will stay in your life is God, your family, and your purpose. I have my purpose with me, I have God with me, and I have my family with me. And to my team, a group of young people that have sacrificed everything that they are doing and put it on a hold to make sure that Oracle Comedy Show is a success, or Night Laughs is a success. I want to say I love you guys. I want to say this is just the start of something great and massive that you will not even imagine. The dream is big and we are going far beyond.